What's up, champ? How's it going? Let's see. So, yeah, it's sort of crazy, bro. Here I am. This is Philippines, early morning. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. People are going to work. People are going to school. And as you see, a lot of people that go to work or go to school ride in trikes and motorcycles. Yep. In the Philippines. What's up? Good morning, Michael. How you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Hi. I guess I'll go this direction. Looks like they got something big going on down there. Commuter traffic. Yeah, exactly. One time I was when I was stationed up in DC and out there on I Interstate 395. It was bumper to bumper traffic, and for 10 miles, it took over an hour to go down the interstate. I actually fell asleep for a little bit. Wind up taking a little nap, and the person behind me blew the horn. Anyway, uh, Michael says, I'm good. Have a good day today. Thank you. I appreciate that. You too. You have a great night in Virginia. So, yep, this is the morning time here in the Philippines. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. And I went down this little side street to get away from all the traffic out there, that commuter traffic. Excuse me. Looks like she's taking her daughter to school, I guess, on the motorcycle. A mother taking a daughter to school on a motorcycle in the Philippines. Would not see that in the USA. So I was, let me read what Michael said first, and then I'll tell you another story that I discovered this morning. Yep, rush hour happens most days from I-95 to 270. Yeah, it's probably even worse now because that was a long time ago. That was 1996. 10 miles down the interstate took over an hour. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's worse now. A great thing about this little town here is that you can pretty much walk to so many things. If you live here in town, you can walk to, just name it, just about anything. If I really wanted to, I could walk to the hospital out in the middle of nowhere, but that'd be a long walk. So, guess I'm gonna have to go back over here to the highway to get to where I'm going. They had a big pageant here last night, big party. I'm gonna tell you, it was wild, bro. I mean, I heard it last night. Luckily, I don't stay right beside this place like some of these people back here, because they were up till 1:30 in the morning partying. Um, they had the big one of the big pageants last night. They've had like 3 days. They had adults, they had teens, and they had adults, teens, and trans, and trans adults and teens for 3 days. Let's see. Yep, and it's so much better than a gym fee and walking the treadmill exactly. I would hate, hey sir, I would hate to be on a freaking treadmill. I've never been a big fan of that. You know, staying in one place, seeing a wall in front of you, or you know, whatever in front of you. um, okay, let me get back over here, and there's a motorcycle coming behind me. Hey, okay, so the story that I just found out about, as you see, this is the life here. You know, those people are going to another town in that van, and that van probably has about 20, 15, 20 people in it, in that one van. Excuse me. Little puppy back there. Western Union, a lot of people use Western Union over here in the Philippines. Then we got the rich people with the vehicles. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around because I don't want to be showing a bunch of, you know, privacy issues out here. Hey, um, get across the street. So the other story I was gonna say was, I just heard this about 5 minutes ago, and this happens all the time. France, you know, England, USA, different places like that, is the media. The media will not give you all the big stories, you know, things that happen. They only want to basically give you certain stories to create a narrative. Their lefty narrative, typically, so you don't get to hear everything. Well, anyway, this story was out of France, and it's about it's about a young guy, 17 years old, who is an orphan, and he was jumped by a group of individuals, but they don't want anybody to know what the individuals look like. And then he reported it to the police, and then he was jumped again, I guess because he reported it to the police apparently. And the individuals that jumped him were five guys that they're not gonna, they have it on camera because they even decided to record what they did to him, which was very brutal. And, you know, I don't know if I should talk about what all happened, but he winded up in the hospital. He winded up passing away. 17-year-old orphan out of France. And, and just to also bring a little light to the story is he wasn't, he was a white kid, basically. But big media is not going to let you know about it. And it really pisses me off, bro, because the thing is that he deserves he deserves the people know about it. You know, the boy that it happened to deserves for people to know. I mean, that's disrespectful to him and his family and us for not being given the uh, the truth of what's going on today. Let's see. Jesus is King. Jesus loves you and he died for you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's turn it back around and see what's up here. Sorry store. They just opened it up. It looks like 7 o'clock in the morning. And you can see they're putting some water pipes on the side of the streets here, which leads me to another bit of information. And that bit of information is that emerging countries like the Philippines, Vietnam, are rapidly growing the GDP much faster than places like USA, France, um, even Japan, you know, much rapidly than those places. France, England, all those, what do they call them? Can't think of the word, but you know, richer countries basically. Michael says Lily was amazed that in USA water pipes being installed was in 1 to 2 days install. In the Philippines, it could be weeks or months. Yeah, it does take a long time here. I will say this though, some of the stuff here is a lot faster with them doing things. Um, like putting up this store they put up over here. It's sort of like Audi's. It's called Dolly, and it's actually owned by Audi. Those stores, it just, man, they put it up really fast. So basically, my point is something like pipes might have to do with government stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna. I shouldn't talk about government stuff. So you know, unless it's American government, you know, then I can freely talk about it. And you know, some other governments, but not as a visitor over here, not as a tourist. I won't be talking about it. Let's see, who's this? This is Amy. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Yeah, I remember you. How you doing today? Good to see you. Veterinarian. Yep. Yeah, Amy. I believe you're in. I want to say Idaho, but or Florida. I don't know. Can't remember exactly. Idaho, Colorado, Florida, somewhere over in that area. Maybe, maybe, maybe it was a little bit north of there, like Montana. What's up, Randy? How's it going? Randy has a channel, My PH Simple Life. What's up? How you doing, my friend? Oh, you're in Canada, Amy? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was thinking you were USA. Lots of action here in the morning at 7 o'clock. And we're going to get some panda saw right now. That's where I'm at. I'm at the panda saw place. So each one of these cheese breads is bread with cheese inside, freshly baked, is 5 pesos. Meaning that you could basically get 12 of them for $1. Taxes included. No, you're good. Uh, okay, so how many am I going to get today? I'm going to get, we'll say, 7, I guess. 6, 7. See how much change I got on me. My handy dandy coin purse, which I bought this in Baguio City, and the people there hand make it in the mountains. In the mountains here of Philippines, and I got this super cheap too. I believe it was like it wasn't even 50 cents. I want to say like 20 or 25 cents. Anyway, get this out, and we'll do 35 pesos. In the US, what we would normally say is we want 7 of them. But here, they tend to say in value, how many do you want? So that's why I say 35 pesos worth. Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Thank you. Okay. So this, and that, and this is a bag of 35 pesos, which is about 55, 60 cents. Um, okay, Karma Buddy says it's not quite the same from a storefront. It tastes better when you are surprised by the person in the cart singing the song. Uh, well, some this one is better than some of the more commercialized because they keep it fresher and hot here, more hot and fresh here, sort of like the ones from the bikes. Yeah, it's similar to the ones on the bikes. But there's a popular one called Manila Panda Manila, and they're more like what you're talking about. But yeah, um, she doesn't sing. Nice, Mike. How are you? Hey, how's it going, Mimi? Good to see you. So let's turn the camera back around and see what we got out here. And I'll just talk and walk. Hey, and as you can see, when we're walking, we have some things out here we have to deal with. It's not nice and clean like a lot of the towns and cities in the U.S. as far as your ways to walk and so forth. I'm just going to show you this. So I don't normally show a lot of the walking area, but you see, I have to travel around motorcycles and all this kind of stuff, and we're not going to go that way. We're going to cross the street now. Try to cross the street. Manok. Manok is the word for chicken in the Philippines. So 300 pesos for the chicken that they cook out here at this area. Hi, brother. Remember me? I have school, bro. I'll be back at 2 o'clock. Hey, man. How's it going, real Kajan? Yeah, good to see you, man. I remember you. How you doing? Okay, I know a way I can go that's different. I'm gonna go this way and try to avoid all the all the people. Try to avoid all the people. Anyway, and noises. Let's see. Craig Hernandez says, "Hello, Mike. I finally caught up with your live stream. You know, Craig, I was actually thinking about you when I did this live stream because I normally don't do them this early in the morning. I normally do them about 11 o'clock. And I was thinking that you might show up at this one. Um, I want to try to spread it out some more, but yeah, most of my lives are at about 11 o'clock in the morning, Philippines time. But if as long as people are showing up, enough people show up, then basically I will do some of the other ones earlier, some at night time too, because I have different people then at nighttime. Good to see you, Craig. Now, Craig, I know you talked about you're coming over here. I saw you. I don't know if I responded to your email yet or not. I did see an email from you. If I haven't, I have to check. I know I was planning on it, and if I haven't, I'll respond to it. I might have forgot. I looked at it and then I was going to go back to it. And now that I think about it, I think I did forget. But yeah, I'm going to respond to that because you were talking about coming over to the Philippines, and I think it was September. There's a there's like 2 or 3 people that told me they're coming in September. I think you were talking about coming to Manila. Right now, I'm not in Manila. I'm in Mindoro right now, but I don't know where I'll be in September. To be honest with you, I have no clue. All right. Okay, and let's see, what else am I missing? It's 4 p.m. in the West Coast. Is this your time, bud? No, it's actually I normally on here about 11 o'clock in the morning normally, but like I said, I'm gonna start spreading it out some. And my plan is to try to create a schedule after I figure out when to spread it out. The only thing is, my life is sort of chaotic. Um, Sometimes internet can be issues, electricity can be issues, and sometimes I might be in a different area than I'm at today, somewhere else, or all over the place. But anyway, brother, where are you, brother? I am in Mindoro, brother. Where are you at, brother? K John. K John, I think you're up in Luzon, I believe. Get a lot of people pop in from Mindanao. Might be Mindanao. You Mindanao or you Luzon? Or Visayas? Hey, Randy, if you're in here, I got a question for you. Or anybody. the price on buying a scooter and the price of buying a motorcycle in the Philippines. Do you guys know? I know I've checked it a little bit, but um, I want to know more, basically, uh, because to inform others. This way to Martyville. That's interesting. You go this way, you go to Martyville. I'm guessing that's somebody's house or something. I don't know. That's funny because when I saw that, I thought it said Martinsville or Martinville, which is similar to Virginia. There's Martinsville, Virginia, I've been to, where they have stock car racing, NASCAR. Let's see. Craig says, I would really enjoy meeting up and learn how to live really inexpensive. Like your video on healthcare and economic accommodation. I could not live without, you can't live without AC, TV, and privacy. Yeah, that last video did. There was one private option in there, and that was to do the studio. And the studio cost about $200 a month to live by yourself in that place. And as far as TV, I mean, you could put a TV in there. It already had the air conditioning in it. But, there's going to be a lot of different options in the Philippines. The one thing I don't like about that place is the bunk bed. I want a regular queen size bed or a full size, what do they call it? Not the small bed, but double. Yeah, a double size bed or a queen size bed. But for only 13,000 pesos to have a room like that is a good deal in Manila, for it to be in Manila too. Out here in the province area, there's going to be tons of places that are under $200, apartments and probably even houses. Yeah, I'd say with province area, you'll be able to find houses under $200. The thing is, they're not going to be new houses. Here we're checking out these two dogs that are meeting each other. Okay, I guess they're becoming neighbors, I guess. Uh-oh, not so much. They're back at it. They just snapped at him. Okay, I'm going to turn around here in a second as soon as this Toyota Camry passes by. Yeah, and try to go a different route. I agree, a queen or double size bed. Yeah, yeah, like that. I don't know if you saw the other video I did. It was also near that place, and it had a double size bed. Anyway, that was very comfortable. And that place included utilities too. Anyway, I stayed there for over a month, and I'm trying to remember the cost. I think was, what was it? I can't remember exactly. Anyway, it's a nice place. 20, I remember in pesos, it was 24,000. 24,000 in pesos. It included all the utilities. It was basically a hotel room. So they clean it for free too. And it did have the TV, had Netflix in it, had the air conditioning in it. Very comfortable place. A lot nicer than the one you saw in the video. Not a luxury hotel. I'll go ahead and say that, but it's a nice hotel, and I love the location. I was walking over to BGC, which BGC is like one of the heavens of the Philippines. Let's see. Craig says I could spend a few days your way in the province. I will need better medical. Oh, you're 65 years old. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I would not. I don't think I'd want to be here if I was 65, where I'm at. Because I would want the private hospital, and that private hospital where I'm at is, if I was to take a car, this is what I'm going to recommend, Craig. If you're going to stay over here, if you're going to live over here, and I assume you are, I assume that's your plan to come over, retire. If you're going to do that, then try to have a personal driver or someone, a neighbor maybe, that can take you to the hospital. Someone you can rely on. You know, pay them for it. You know, kind of thing. And in case you have an emergency, instead of trying to get an ambulance out to your place. Either that, or living in the city, kind of thing. There's the panda saw that Michael was talking about down there at the end. Man, it's starting to get hot out here. I'm gonna head back now. Hello. Okay, bud, this is why I would enjoy learning from you. Yeah, sounds awesome, man. Yeah, thank you. Since September, I'll reply to your email. You know what I would like to do? Do you have Messenger? Is to maybe have like a video call through Messenger. I'm not talking about charging anything for that. I mean, I do have services, but I'm just talking about no cost, just talking a little bit through Messenger. Let's see. You can email me, or you can reach me through Mikey Mike PH. That's my messenger. It's on my channel, on my front of my channel. So now it's starting to get quieter. Hey. So I'm going to stop the live stream here soon. Okay, bud, that's why. Oh yeah, okay, I already read that part. All right, I'm gonna stop the live stream and catch you guys later. Get back to the place and eat some panda saw. Did my workout today. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you everybody for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you, Craig, for watching the videos. And see you soon. I'll probably do another one of these at about 11 o'clock, by the way. Might get back to me, bro. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, man. Y'all take care. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Yikes.